Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm doing a YouTube made me buy it video. Yeah. These are all products which YouTubers or just YouTube in general like blew up and made me buy it, and that I felt like I needed to try it because everyone made such big things about it and I felt like I needed to try it myself, if that makes sense. I tried to pick out a product from each range, although I've got quite a few eye palettes because I feel like one of the things which is hyped about the most on YouTube in general is eye palettes, because come on, we all love a good eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to start off with brushes, because brushes, I haven't seen that many people do it brushes. I was going to bring a Real Techniques brush into this, but I don't feel like YouTube made me buy it, although everyone uses them. I just feel like in general they're my favourite brushes. Ever since I started makeup I use them, so I didn't want to bring them into it. On a side note, there is a tutorial of this look already on my channel. It's like the khaki, red and green video. I'll leave a link below if you do. And so many of you commented about my lip choice in my other video, so I thought I'd wear it again. So the brushes I chose to put in this video are these the Artiste brushes. And no, I do not own the Artiste brushes because, oh my god, have you seen how expensive they are? And these are my makeup brush set. Oh my god, I really don't like these. Like, the quality of them is really good. Like, this is like the giant oval one and it's so soft, and they do apply, this one does apply foundation really well, but I just don't like how they apply. I like brushes, like I love my beauty blender as well, but these, like, the foundation does apply really nice. But say as soon as I use like a smaller one to put concealer on, it takes everything off underneath it. When I do contour, it just rubs it and it makes it look muddy and patchy. I don't know if it's how I'm using them, but I just really don't like them. I find they're a lot harder to use than just say a brush, and I love using brushes. I have so many favourite brushes which I'd rather use, and they apply everything so much nicer. So in general, I don't think these thingies are worth the hype or really worth buying. If you want to try them, they are really cheap options. These ones by my makeup brush set are really good, so maybe try them out, but in general I just don't really rate them. Moving on to primer. In general, I tried to choose a few different products which not everyone had used on their ones, but one of the primers that YouTube just in general made me buy was the Nivea Aftershave Balm. Basically this is, as everyone says, contains glycerin, which makes makeup stick to your skin. Like, makes things stick to your skin, you know. Nikki Tutorials goes on about this. Nikki Tutorials is one of my favourite YouTubers, and basically she used this a lot and I thought I'd try it, and I do like it. I do use it a lot, but I feel like it does emphasise your pores, although it does make your makeup go on really nice over the top. I do really like it. I really would recommend it. It's like about £4, which in the eyes of makeup is so much cheaper than any other primer. Even cheaper than like drugstore primers, where sometimes Maybelline ones can be like £6. So I'd give this a go. If you don't like it, it's like £4, which isn't as much to say on a high-end one, which could be like 20 as well. So moving on to foundation, I've chose the Born This Way foundation. So many YouTubers spoke about this, like Nikki Tutorials went on about it, ShanXO, Zoella used this quite a lot and said she really liked it as well. I went and got mine in the shade Ivory. The colour I think is right, although it's quite yellow toned. But I like to use a different foundation on the outer edges of my face and then use this sort of like under my eyes and like in the centre and everywhere. I really like how it applies like that. When I use it with just a brush, it's really full coverage. I would say I've got quite combination skin. This works, I'd say, better if you had dry skin, I think. Sometimes it sits really nice on my skin, sometimes it doesn't. So this was £29, which for this foundation I do think is very expensive, and I do think there are a lot better foundations in the drugstore for less than £29, and is a lot better than this. So I'd maybe think about buying this, and whether or not you want it or not. I do like it as a foundation, but I know there are better ones out there. I haven't got any eyebrow products either, but one brand in general I just stick to with eyebrow products is Benefit. Benefit are an amazing company to use their eyebrow products for. They're amazing. They offer so many ranges of colours and products and different styles what you can use. Like, they have their Gimme Brow, their pomade one they have now, like so many. So if you want a brow product, just head over to Benefit. I'll leave the link below, and I definitely recommend them for your eyebrows. So I have a fair few to show you guys, and I'm just going to go straight into it. So I have in general tried to avoid using products which quite a lot of other YouTubers have used in these type of videos, but I just couldn't avoid the Naked palettes. So Urban Decay palettes is one of the first things I ever had in makeup, like ever. So this is actually my first high-end product. This is the Naked 2 palette. I think it's fair to say I've definitely got my wear out of this palette. I love this palette. I used to use this all the time. I still use it to this day. Like, I honestly just love the shades. I love this shade YDK. I know Cam uses his shade quite a lot, and this palette in general quite a lot. But I'd say this probably This portion here is my favourite because I love the light colours. And you do get 3 mattes in this palette as well, which I have used hit pan and all of them. And my favourite thing about this palette is that you get a really intense black. When I say it's intense, it's very intense. If you put any of this on your eyelid, there is no going back. And I don't use this as a crease colour because I don't actually wear black a lot in general, but I use this as an eyeliner a lot. And when I was first starting out with makeup and definitely eyeliner, I used to use an eyeshadow because eyeshadows are a lot easier to work with than liners. So this is a really good palette and I would definitely buy this. I have the other two. I have the Naked 3. I don't use the Naked 3 a lot. I just don't really think it's as worth the money. Colours aren't very pigmented in this compared to my other ones, and it's just very summery and the shades just don't really show up for an everyday look. So I don't use that one a lot and I wouldn't really spend the money on this one. I just definitely get the Naked 2. My final official Naked palette is the Naked Smoky. So I got this one the first day it came out, and I got this from the Covent Garden store. This is so nice, this palette. A lot of people don't agree and don't think it's a very good palette because they feel like it's very just limited to very smoky looks. I don't think it is. Honestly, I think you have got everything in this palette that you need. And for £38 you get so many colours in this one. I think this one is really versatile as well. I would definitely recommend this palette and I'd definitely get this one if you're looking for a really nice smoky palette. So I have one more palette to show you guys, and it's the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. So I'd say from about last year everyone was going about the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I think this is the whole thing that made Too Faced blow up, to be fair. So this does smell of chocolate, I'm not lying, it does. If you haven't ever smelled one, you need to smell one, because if you ever put it on your eyes and you have fallen out, you can taste the chocolate as well. It's so weird. I've hit pan on one shade, and that's Marzipan, because as I said in my last video, I do use this as a highlighter and it is so nice. I'd say this palette is very versatile. It's got a very good range of colours, all I'd say pretty warm colours, to be fair. You've got a green in there, you've got a really nice purple shade, this Black Forest Truffle shade is really nice too. I would definitely put this on my Christmas list if you're looking for an eyeshadow palette. These are really pigmented, and I'm going to say more pigmented than definitely MAC eyeshadows. Definitely more pigmented than some Urban Decay ones, a lot more pigmented than the Naked 3. If you want to get the Naked 3 one, there's some really nice pink shades and light shades, so maybe get this one instead of the Naked 3, I would. The size of these shadows are really good as well. This one here is really nice, and you can use this as a highlighter too, and it's a bit of a bigger shade as well. This is definitely, again, one of the things that YouTube made me buy and was one of the best things. I have 2 contour products that YouTube made me buy. So YouTube made me buy this, and I got this last year. I think actually no, I got my first one about 2 years ago. Was again one of the first high-end full-size products I ever bought. I've never ever gone back to a different bronzer. I would never spend the money on another bronzer, high-end one again. I have about 3 backups of these now. If you've never tried Hoola by Benefit, you need to go out and get it. That's enough said. It's a warm toned, I'd say it's a warm toned bronzer. It says, if you've never used Hoola, what are you doing? Makeup product out there. One of the most pigmented. It blends so nicely and seamlessly, just a little bit. I'm wearing it today. I wear this actually every day, to be fair. I've gone for about 2 of these. I have more backups and I use this on a daily basis, and you made me buy this, and is one of my favourite makeup products and one of my favourite ever YouTube buys. If you used to watch YouTube, I'd say back in about 2012, I'm gonna say, you will know about the Sleek contour kit. So I used to use this, and it just looks like this, and you do get a highlighter. I never used this highlight, and I feel like this is probably one of the first highlighters that was sort of out there, and I always owned it but I never used it, and I got this really early. It was again one of my first makeup products. The contour I still use to this day. I hit pan on it. I've had this for quite long now, so I probably should throw it away. And again, I've had it for so long and I've never got rid of it because I do use it. I've decluttered my makeup quite a lot, and it's one of the things that have stuck there, so I obviously do use it. And do want to keep it. So I'd say, I think this is maybe, when I bought it, I'm sure it was £4, so I'd say probably go out and get this if you still can. It's one of the best drugstore contour kits out there, so I'd definitely buy this. And the last thing in this video are the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipsticks. Now, I was going to feature the Kylie Jenner lip kits in this video, but did YouTube make me buy that? No, because although I wanted it because so many YouTubers used it, I feel like Kylie Jenner made me buy it because Kylie Jenner exploded the whole Kylie lip kit hype. Like, it was her creation, it was her thing, and I don't feel like she wouldn't have put it everywhere. Kylie Jenner's not a YouTuber, so I don't really feel like it is a Kylie, like, YouTube made me buy it. Although a lot of YouTubers used it and they did hype it, it made more people want it. I didn't buy it because YouTubers bought it. I bought it because Kylie Jenner brought it out and she made it look really nice. So on that note, I bought the NYX lingerie liquid lipsticks, dupes for Kylie lip kits, which made me buy it because so many YouTubers said that they were dupes for them. So I've got the shades. So these are the swatches. This is Honeymoon and this is Baby Doll. Probably quite hard to see. Baby Doll is a very, very intense nude. Like, you can't really see it on your lips at all. I love these products. Like, I've worn these so many times in videos. I've worn this one non-stop, which is Honeymoon, and so many people keep asking about it. It is Honeymoon. These are £7, and Boots now sells NYX, which is excellent for us in the UK because they didn't used to sell it. It used to be so hard to get, but now they sell it. I can't stop buying from NYX. NYX have so many great products, and they're like up there. They're so comparable to high-end products. Like, if you've never tried NYX, you need to try something from them, and I definitely recommend these because if you don't want to spend the money on a Kylie lip kit, I definitely understand that. Like, sometimes they're not worth the hype depending on what shade you get. And if you're looking for shades similar to Love Bite or True Brown K, or I don't know what this would be, maybe Exposed, try these. So that's it for the finished video. I really hope you enjoyed it. As I said before, there is a tutorial on this look I'm wearing at the moment, and I will link it below. It's the khaki green and red eyes look using the Kat Von D Shenlight eye palette. And that's all I have to say, really. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment, like and subscribe, and comment what products YouTube made you buy and whether or not you think they are worth the hype. Thank you all so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe because we're so close to 200 and I'd love to reach that by Christmas. I know it's not a lot, but it's sort of like a milestone-ish.